The animals? Yeah.
Bunnies like to be carried, or like they get scared.
It depends on the bunny. And he's used to it. It kind of looks like a hat. Should we put it on your head? Okay, so today we are talking about seeds and seed dispersal. And there are a lot of different ways that seeds can be dispersed. Do you know what the word dispersed means? No? No. So it means to spread something around. So if I was going to disperse the grass, I could be like this, and then it's dispersed.
Oh, the bunny is grass.
Bunny's like this.
I don't know why they would do those things.
Yeah. So why do you think I brought animals with me? Do you think animals can do something to help with seed dispersal? Yes.
See the grass and help.
They might eat the grass and help. So that's good. So they actually eat things, and then that can lead to seed dispersal. So one thing, for example, that an animal could eat could be something like a berry, like this. So it might like to eat a berry. And what do you think is inside the berry? Seeds.
Like that there's this like berries right next to my house that like are red like that, and but when you like squeeze them, like this
Juice comes out, and so the animals like the juice, and then the seed is right on the inside of the berry. So this is a way for a plant to make a fruit and a seed, and then this fruit will go into the animal's stomach. Usually the heat in the stomach of the animal helps the seed to what's called germinate. And then what happens once it goes through the animal's stomach? Where does it come out? Poop, right? So they go to the bathroom, and when they go to the bathroom, they actually poop out the little seeds. And when they do that, it creates a little tiny ball of seeds to the bathroom when they go to the bathroom. Yeah. So the seeds come out in their poop, and it's kind of like they just planted a seed, like you guys have been doing, right? And so then that seed can grow. Yeah. So, do you think if I'm a plant and I want my seeds to come out, do you think that I want my seeds to start growing right next to me or far away from me? Far away, right? Because all of the plants have to use the nutrients from the soil, and they need sunlight, right? So if all of them are all together, then they won't get all the nutrition that they need, right? So if they're far apart, you can try it. If they're far apart, they can survive better. Okay, so we need the seed dispersal so the plants can survive. Now, so we talked about animals. So animals can eat the seed. Can they also carry the seed?
Yeah.
Some animals, right? So some animals could grab it. Look what I'm doing right now. Do you know what that is? So this is actually a seed that was in my bag. This is called burdock. Have you ever seen burdock? So sometimes people will throw it at each other because it sticks to you.
It does?
See? So something like this is a way that a plant is going to disperse its seed, because this is going to get stuck to people like us and to animals, right? And then when they walk around, if you open this up inside, see that? That's the seed, right? So once it gets stuck to the animal, this is not the poop, this is the seed. So once that goes into the ground, now that the animal, or we carried it, now the seed has been dispersed. Now, there's two other ways that seeds can be dispersed. The next way is with what's happening right now. If I let this go, where is it going to get? What's going to happen to it? Think of what's happening. Well, what? Right? The wind is going to make seeds carry too. So a lot of seeds are going to get dispersed through the wind. So a good example of that could be like a seed like this. So where do you think the seed is on this right now? All of its top leaves, right? So these are all seeds, and all of them can come off pretty easily. And then this little feathered part that's attached to it helps it fly really far in the wind. So these seeds are kind of made for wind dispersal. Now the last one is water. How do you think seeds can get dispersed in water? They can grow from the water, but so they'll get soaked, but once they land in the water, think of like a river or a stream. Do you think that can transport seeds far away?
Oh, yeah, it does like this, and then it will transform like a plant.
Yeah, exactly. So that's, the seeds can all be dispersed in different ways. So yeah, so he is shedding a lot.
my god. I'm not that good. Oh my goodness. Let us sit like this.
Yeah. Okay, Daddy. So we were talking about how Nova is one of our seed dispersers, and so one of the ones that he could disperse is something like this. This is more of the burdock. So this would very easily, if he was hopping by, it would just stick on his fur, and then he would carry that, and then it could fall off, and that would be him dispersing a seed. And the other thing Nova can of course do is he can eat the seeds. This is not something he would eat, but he could eat a berry or a lettuce seed, and then that is another way he could disperse the seeds. So an animal like Nova could disperse seeds in two ways. What about a bird? Do you think a bird can disperse seeds? Yeah, right? So birds definitely can, and do you think if the bird is eating the seed or carrying the seed, do you think the plant would want Nova or the bird to carry the seed if their goal is to be as far away from mom as possible? Yes, the bird. Both of them are good, but the bird, right? So the bird can fly. Can Nova fly? No, but he can hop pretty far, right? So he'll do a good job of dispersing seeds, but a bird would do even better. You want to see him jump? He's pretty calm, so he may not jump, but sometimes he gets excited. We'll feed him lettuce later, and then he might jump. He'll be excited.
Oh my god, I saw a dream like the bunny jumped so high.
How old is he? So Nova's about 5. So Nova actually came to the nature center in a weird way. So we actually found him outside, and he looks like an outside bunny that could live outdoors, but he was letting people pick him up and pet him. Can you pet an outside bunny that you find outdoors? No, right? So he was probably somebody's pet, and they let him go. But when you have an animal as a pet, they learn that you're the mom. You're supposed to take care of them. So Nova didn't know how to get food or water or shelter, and so now he lives at the nature center. Now, what do you think he loves to eat? What do you think is his favorite food? Carrots, right? Carrots, right? So carrots are his favorite food, but for a bunny, a carrot is like an ice cream sundae or a big chocolate bar. So it's dessert. So if Nova only ate carrots, he would have a tummy ache. So Nova has to eat other stuff too. What do you think he likes to eat besides? Grass and lettuce, right? So he's gonna love munching in your garden today. So
And he just stays there?
And he stays, yeah. He's a happy guy. So, should we meet our other animal?
Oh, that's a turtle.
Are they friends? They can be friends, but they don't really do much together. But they don't mind each other. Alright, so we can take that out later. Alright, so our next animal that could be a seed disperser.
Oh, that's wrong. I thought it was another bunny.
Nope, that's a turtle. Alright, so this is a box turtle. And a box turtle is actually a type of turtle that you can find around here. So they live here. And a box turtle can be a seed disperser. How do you think a box turtle can disperse a seed?
Oh, his eyes look so big. Is it she or he?
It's a he. So the reason you can actually tell is because of the eyes. So a boy box turtle has red eyeballs. A girl has brown or black. So this is his little butt, and that's his tail. So these box turtles, do you think his butt is here? You can't really see it because he has his shell around. So they can't take their shell out. So a turtle like this, both turtles and tortoises, this line right here, that's their spine, right? And you guys have a spine too. Would you live without your spine? No, right? So they can't leave that shell. So every type of turtle and tortoise, the shell will grow with them. Some types of animals like hermit crabs, like a hermit crab can leave the shell and then find a new one, like that, yeah. But these guys, the shell will grow. So he's pretty fast, right? Now, how do you think that he's going to disperse his seeds? What's he going to do? He's going to poop them out, so he's going to eat them, right? He's not going to disperse seeds because look, do you think these are going to stick to him? No, right? So the only way an animal like this will disperse seeds is by eating them. Now the cool thing about him is that he could be a better seed disperser than Nova because he has no teeth. So Nova might accidentally smush squash a seed when he's munching and eating a berry? He probably will not. So he might be a better seed disperser because he won't squish the seed. The noise is hindering you. He'll make like a little hiss noise. He probably wants me to put him down. He has things to do, places to be. So who do you think is better at dispersing seeds in terms of getting them far away from the mom plant? Nova, right? So Nova can bring it a lot farther away than this guy can. Yeah, he does a little bit of hiss to protect him. Now can you see this line here? So for a box turtle, the really cool thing that they can do is they can actually close their shell up like a box. So what does a turtle or a tortoise do when they're scared?
That's what
Yeah. So see right here, this piece it can close. So if he was going to put his head and his arms and his legs in to hide, he would also shut the door, and then not even a little tiny bug could squeeze into his shell. Pretty cool, right? No, we don't want to close him because he could get hurt, and we don't want to make him go in because what would it mean if he went in? Then the bug won't come in. But mostly he does that to protect himself from birds, so animals and bees that might want to get him. Now, my other question for you guys is, if he lives here, what do you think he does in the winter? Do you think he walks somewhere warmer? He sleeps. What's it called when they sleep through the winter? Hibernate, right? So he actually has these really long claws because he's going to hibernate underneath the ground. And he's going to dig a really, really deep hole, and that's where he's going to spend the entire winter.
He's fast.
He is fast, right?
If he wants to baby it's like if he's angry and it's if he wants to baby
If he was a baby. So he's actually full grown, even though he's tiny, right?
how old is he?
I'm not sure how old he is. He's probably at least 10. I've had him for a while. But he's full grown. And they come in all different shape sizes, but this is as big as he'll get. Now I have a question for you. What is the difference between a turtle and a tortoise?
Oh.
It has to do with where they live. So a turtle, like think sea turtle. Where does a sea turtle live? Water, right? So turtles live in the water. Tortoises live on the land. Now this is called a box turtle, but he's actually really called a terrapin. And a terrapin is a mix between a turtle and a tortoise. They can do both. So he is good as a turtle walking on land. He's actually better at walking on land than swimming. But he can go in the water too. But he cannot stay under the water like a turtle.
I have a question.
Yes.
When you have all your animals, you have like a big background that they're like big people. Oh yeah, I saw that. In first grade, I went there. Like at the back, there was a big like room that they put us to sit, and there was like a snake over there.
And there are snakes, yeah. So we have 100 animals at the Nature Center. So we have all different types. And all of the animals have their own enclosures. Do we have what?
You have snakes.
Yes, we have probably about 10 or more snakes.
Wait, but like what type of snakes?
All of the snakes we have are non-venomous. They're called constrictor snakes. So those are the types of snakes that can bite. Anything with a mouth can bite, but they don't have any venomous fangs. All right, should we put our turtle away? Yeah. All right, so the next task. Other ways that our plants might be dispersing their seeds. So, over here we have our mint plant. Where do you think the seeds might be in this right now? So, it's actually the flowers. So, see here how the flowers are getting a little bulb? Those are going to be the seed. And then the seed is going to be able to blow in the wind. So each flower is actually going to be seed. Oh, those are nice berries there, right? Alright. Over here, right? These seeds are going to be really good for flying, but they're also a little bit sticky. Yeah, this is a nice one. Where do you think the seeds are this week? Where are the seeds? You see them? You see them in the middle? Yeah, they're the little tiny black dots in the middle. So, once the lettuce plant, if you let it grow for too long, and a lot of people don't do this because they want to eat it, but if you wanted to get seeds for the next year, you would do it, and it would sprout kind of looking like grass, and then it would produce a seed. So it would look very similar to the grass that we have there. And that's where the seed would come from. What about your tomato plant? Where are the seeds in the tomato plant? In the tomato, right? Now, do you think that if we opened up those tomatoes and took the seeds out and dried them, so seeds every year, again, like a plant's only job is to make seeds so it can survive another year. So plants like this, we could actually take the seeds out, dry them up, and then we can plant them next year. Pretty cool, right? All right, our last seeded flower.
8.5.
How old?
8.5.
8.5. All right, you guys know what this is?
Nope.
No.
Sunflower.
Sunflower, right? So where are the seeds? Everywhere, right? So this sunflower has made a lot of seeds, but these seeds are in a case. Why do you think they're in a case?
Because then they're gonna fall down and they're gonna lose.
So they're gonna fall down onto the ground, and then it's in a little bit of a case, right? Now, do you think that this might help the seed?
Sorry.
So let's think. When I open this up, so this is just a shell. The seed is actually on the inside. It's that little tiny thing. So the shell actually protects the seed in this case, so that if an animal wanted to eat it, it wouldn't, because it has the shell. And then the next year, it will be able to grow. Pretty cool? And then do you think I could plant these to grow another sunflower? Yeah. Right? So these are pretty cool. All right. So that's all the seed dispersal we got. Bunny one. A lot of plants here that came up, which is awesome. But you can't have too many, because then what's going to happen if we have too many? Yeah. It'll have to wait till next year if they don't grow, right? So for us to help them grow, we have to do what's called thinning. We have to take away some of them so that some of them will have a better chance at growing big. So last week we thinned this area, and you could see how much bigger these plants became than these, just because we thinned them a little bit. So we're going to go through this row and then kind of just pull them out. So kind of just, what I usually try to do is pick the smallest ones, so that the ones that have already established the most will get to sit. So we're just pulling out the little ones. Now, the other cool thing is that this is actually a microgreen. This is a sprout, and if you eat it, it's very tasty. Do you want to try one? Yeah. So if you pick it out yourself, I don't want to touch it if you're going to eat it, but pull off the root and then just eat the top.
This part, the leaf.
You taste it? It's good, right? Yeah, so you're eating these little tiny leaves. Now, the very cool thing is that this tiny little plant, do you think it has as much nutrients as the bigger adult plant? It does. It actually has more, because the nutrients is concentrated. It came right out of the seed, and now we're eating it. So it has a little bit more. Pretty cool, right? So we're thinning and eating. It's good? Yeah, right?
It's like lettuce without like this.
Yeah. Pull this one because it doesn't want to grow big.
Oh, perfect. This one.
Here. Is it spicy?
Yes!
Sometimes when they get bigger, they're a little spicy. Is that one spicier?
Spicy.
Which one did you eat? This one?
Yeah, the one is like the spicy one that you said.
Sometimes they can be.
Oh, what's this little thing down here? Oh,
So those are the roots. They're just red.
This one's purple.
Yep. So there's all different types, but a radish, do you know what color a radish is?
Isn't it like pinkish?
Pinkish red, yeah, purple. So it's going to become that color. Too spicy for you? Okay. So we're going to keep thinning these a little bit more so that keep eating. You don't want to waste it, right? These ones we're going to leave because we already thinned these. See how they're a little bit bigger? So these ones are going to grow really good. These ones are These were the spicy ones. It's good. That one's spicy too. And then we also have some tomatoes that we can pick and eat too. You can have the lettuce with the tomato. You don't like tomatoes? You like tomatoes? You should eat the lettuce and the tomatoes. Yeah, take one.
You know what you can do? Wait, don't eat that. Don't eat that. Come on, my dear.
You have it? It's like a sandwich.
Just try it.
Sometimes you have a bad
One
tomato.
time.
That happens.
I'm gonna
You want to go eat it in privacy? It's good? Our red leaf. You want to try this one? This one's going to be a little bit more bitter.
Let's try it.
Can I try it?
Yeah. Did you eat it? Take a little
It's good.
It's good? You like it? It's a little more. These are little babies. You want to try the kale?
Watch the bunny.
Hi! Kitty Panehis. Kitty Panehis, what are you going to do? I'm going to eat the lettuce.
She wants her spinach.
It's like a treat to her.
Yeah, this is a treat.
I think he liked that better.
He does. Oh, there he goes. So this is a better use of our dead lettuce.
I like it, but I didn't like this white one.
You didn't love that one? So which ones do you guys want to take home? You want to take some of the red and the romaine and this chard too, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.